What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Finally, Apple released iOS 12.3. My iPhone 5S was just fiending for it. Wanted it so badly. For some reason, Apple was just not giving it to us, man. It's been like 6 weeks since they released a version of official iOS. I mean, they released betas for so long. And after like the first beta, I just got sick and tired of talking about it because I'm like, literally like one of these days Apple's going to release it, and they never did until like 3 years later. So here we are talking about it finally, and honestly, for as long as Apple spent on it, I'm super underwhelmed for how many features and things that were just added in this specific update. Pretty much they didn't really add too much in my opinion. They, I guess bug fixes and stuff are cool. I mean, I'm glad they fixed those, but I'm still seeing a lot of bugs even on like official versions, not even on the betas, which is pretty weird. On my iPhone 10, which is on an official version, I've run into so many problems, which is crazy. And that's not even on the jailbroken one. So this update size on my iPhone 5S came out to about 403 megabytes. So expect to have that same size like saved up on your phone before you go and update. Have at least like 500 megs saved up on your storage before you go. So that's kind of one important thing right there. Now, the specific features that were added weren't necessarily the craziest things ever. They might be to you, but for me, they weren't necessarily the case. So there was one specific update with Apple TV. Now on my iPhone 5S, I don't even think I have it. Just kidding, I found it was right there. But pretty much what they did was they added a couple new things in the back end and on the front end. So if you own an Apple TV or if you use the Apple TV app all the time, you now have some new functionality within it, so that is cool. Like I said, me personally, I don't really use it that often. But for you, if you're into that kind of stuff, that's kind of cool. And I think honestly, this update was pretty much predicated and revolved around Apple's new streaming service. And I've said this before in the other videos too, but like, they're really trying to push their new streaming service and all that good stuff, and it makes sense. So this thing, by them updating this, just kind of goes through that. And this next thing is actually with AirPlay 2, and I think this also still revolves around that. So within AirPlay 2, you now have the functionality to send more than just photos, music, and videos. And at first, when I made those first couple iOS videos today, I didn't really know what they could have meant by that necessarily, but they did say in their March event that they're going to start kind of making games and stuff for your iOS devices, so you can now have like specific iOS console-like graphic games on your iPhone. So that's gonna be cool, but like, I feel like with AirPlay 2, they're going to be able to let you stream those games onto a screen. And they might have said this in the March event, honestly, I kind of forgot, but if that's the case, then I could totally see what they meant by that. If that's not the case, then I have no idea. And also within AirPlay 2, there's now Siri Suggestions that are actually much better. Before, I'm sure they had it, but this one is just a little bit better on the back end. And also with Intelligent Suggestions, this is pretty cool. Now, instead of showing the suggestions on the screen, so if you're blasting it to a TV screen, nobody's going to be able to see them. They're going to show them on your phone. So if you're somebody who watches like James Charles or something, instead of seeing those suggestions on the screen, you'll now see them on your device, so you can actually just ignore it if you want to, and that way nobody knows if you watch James Charles or not. Now, I did run a benchmark, and this is actually pretty surprising. On iOS 12.2.1, at a multi-core score of 38,619, which is pretty low for a device, but it's the 5S, you have to give it some slack. And I just reran it, and it actually went up to 44,599, so a little bit better. There's a lot of discrepancy between the 5S score and the iPhone 6 score now, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe they're trying to show that the iPhone 6 can still be, you know, good phone in terms of performance and stuff, I don't know. But it seems like that score is going up and this score has been going down, but this time it went up, so that's awesome. It still feels like a pretty snappy phone for being like a 2013 phone, so I'll give it that. So pretty much, if you want to update, I say go for it. It's not a bad update, it's just kind of underwhelming in a way. I feel like they could have done more. If you want to jailbreak though, obviously stay at the lowest version you're at. Stay at 12.2.1, stay at 12.2, stay at 12.1.4, whatever. Stay at the lowest version you can, so then you can actually go get a jailbreak once it officially comes out. But at the same time, I think 12.3 is a decent update. It fixed some bugs here and there, but overall, I'll have an updated review in a couple of days, talking about my experience with it, and I guess we're just gonna go from there, man. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really just counts, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I would really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.